Oh my God, what happened to Digga D? Well, Digga D, who is due to be released next month, was in court because the police claim that his chains were bought with the proceeds of crime. And they're trying to take his chains under the, which act? The Proceeds of Crime Act. There you go, we got it. Hey, listen, shout out to UKL. I saw it first on his Twitter. What UKL had to say about it was Digga D appeared in court today as authorities attempted to seize jewelry they claim was bought with the profits of cannabis sales. But most of these pieces have already been posted online. Digga D's shown the receipts, the dates, the shops, everything. Feels like a stretch considering he's been transparent about his purchases from the jump. And I hope they don't try and take Digga D's assets, man. I mean, you know the police are never going to like a drill rapper who's successful because it's like a slap in the face every single time. You know what I mean? But the BBC wrote an article, and you know the BBC, they're Digga D's biggest fans. You know, they made a documentary saying, I forgot what it was even called, but you know, it was a great documentary for Digga D. It made Digga D look really good. The drill star, whose real name is Reese Herbert, was jailed for 3 years and 11 months in January, and he was arrested on the 21st of February last year. We're not going to take a look at that live video again because you guys, obviously, you've seen it how many times. We're not going to do that to drag out the vid, but you guys have seen that. But here's where it gets dark, because the Proceeds of Crime Act, Proceeds of Crime, is no joke, guys. It's no joke. Like, when you're charged under that, like not when you're charged under that, but when they try and come for your stuff over proceeds of crime, God willing, it's never been me. It's like they make up a number. Like, it's like they basically make up a number, bro. They have to come up with a number to figure out how much you made from crime. They just have to convince a judge that that's how much you made from crime. Judge agrees, then they'll look at your available assets. And what I think has happened to Digga D, likely, because it does say that Digga D was using a legal aid solicitor, not that is the reason that I think that his assets have probably been frozen, or maybe a lot of his bank accounts have been frozen, because that is common practice during the Proceeds of Crime Act. Maybe it's because he's thinking, this is complete nonsense. I don't want to hire a solicitor myself and pay however many tens of thousands of pounds for all of these hearings when this is nonsense, when I can just go get a legal aid solicitor, and the legal aid lawyer is probably going to be a specialist in this and probably be at the same level as the lawyer that I would pay for. You know what I mean? Just that. Digga D's definitely not broke, you know, because people are going to read that and probably think, oh, what, you can't afford a lawyer? No, it just probably doesn't make sense in this case. And on top of that, he might be trying to claim he doesn't have money for this. You never know the play. You never know what the play is. We don't know the details. But whatever the play is, it might make more sense. We don't know. I can't tell you for certain. I'm just telling you guys all of the possibilities here. Lincoln Crown Court previously heard Herbert, Digga D, had earnings in excess of £3 million from his music career and was due to play a large number of festivals over the summer of 2024. And later on, I'm going to make a video, because I saw Clue's video, talking about the music industry and how there might not be a lot of money in the UK music industry, because this guy's top dog. You know, this is an estimate. I'm sure we're not even pocket watching, bro. If he has more than that, less than that, whatever. But you'd expect, you know, a figure like this to have, for estimates to be higher than 3 million. You know what I mean? So maybe Clue's right. Maybe there really is no money in the UK music scene, you know? A preliminary pocket hearing at the same court on Friday was told that legal aid had been granted to Digga D in July for current proceedings. Ryan Thompson for Herbert asked that the pocket proceedings be adjourned so that the ownership of jewelry seized in the case could be established. Now, we're going to take a look at who Ryan Thompson is, because, you know, I do always like to look up and see who these people are, bruv. I like to put a face to the name. And here is Ryan Thompson, my brother. Ryan Thompson is an exceptional criminal defense advocate with an enviable success rate. Enviable. That's what you want to hear, bruv. You want your solicitor to say, I have an enviable success rate. Other lawyers envy me because of how successful I am. That's sick, bruv. His practice encompasses the gamuts. I've never heard that word before. You know we have to Google what the hell that means. Gamut. Let me hear how you say
Gamut.
Gamut. The complete range or scope of something. Okay. The whole gamut of human emotion. Okay. All right. Gamut. Okay. We're gonna put that one. We're gonna keep that one in the chamber of criminal matters, from money laundering and fraud.
Early in the morning.
I'm joking. I'm only joking, guys. To serious violence and sexual offences. Okay, we're not laughing anymore. And the supply/importation of Class A drugs. So money laundering, Class A drugs, pocket hearing for somebody convicted of, well, he wasn't convicted of importing Class A drugs, but you get what I'm saying? It looks like, you know what I'm saying? It looks like it makes sense. As a lead junior, he is defended in complex murders, importation, and he also has a track record of prosecuting cases for the CPS and on behalf of local authorities. Okay, then. So hold on. Okay, so he's on the other side, man. Oh, bro. Oh, man, Ryan, come on. I was bigging you up, bro. I was bigging you up. So I'm guessing he's the prosecutor. Then it's the prosecutor. He said we want proceedings to be adjourned so the ownership of jewelry can be seized in the case can be established. Okay, I'm an idiot for even I didn't even read that properly. That's my bad, guys. That's my bad. He said some of the jewelry could have been bought for Herbert to display during the music videos or could be owned by another company. Judge Simon Hurst, and we're going to see who Judge Simon Hurst is. Why are we going to see who Judge Simon Hurst is? Because I want to. But I find in the UK, bro, like you can't. Oh, is this him? Is this him? That can't. Is this Judge? Sorry, Your Honor. We're not laughing at you. We're not laughing. Okay, I just don't know if it's you, but yeah, I don't know who Judge. Is this Simon Hurst? No, that's not Judge Simon Hurst. Okay, cool. The Judge Simon Hurst adjourned the hearing until the 9th of January and asked for details of Herbert's financial transactions during the relevant period to be disclosed. Herbert followed the hearing via video link from HMP Brixton, where he is serving his sentence. He pleaded guilty in May to a charge of importing, in June and July 2023, and a second charge of being concerned in the supply of cannabis. Yeah, we know what he was sentenced for. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're talking about 9th of January 2026. Maybe. I think they're talking about the doing it in January 2026. He adjourned the hearing until 9th of January. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is like, they're talking about in the past or if they're talking about now. I'm going to assume it's 9th of January next year that the hearing is going to be heard. And yeah, I mean, hopefully Digga's fine, bro. Hopefully Digga's fine. Because with a poker, bro, with the Proceeds of Crime Act, like, as I've explained already, it's a debt for life, bro. You know what I mean? But Digga D will obviously be able to pay that off if they do, however much they determine the proceeds of the crime that they found him, that they say he committed was. They'll come up with a figure and Digga D will obviously be able to pay for that. We haven't got a figure yet. We don't know what they're saying his benefit is yet. We don't know what that is, or if they're just trying to say his chains were bought with illicit money. It's confusing, guys. It's confusing. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Because with this one, I don't think we've got enough info. Obviously, we read what UKL said, or did we read what UKL said? We read what UKL said. So we're just gonna have to see what happens, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm sure Digga D is in jail saying it's whatever, man. He's good, man. He's home soon, man. It's gonna be, the UK music scene might be saved once Digga D gets back, because right now, in my opinion, the scene is dry, bro. The scene is dry. If it weren't for Bouncer and Clue right now, what the fuck would be going on? That's what you need to think about. That's what I think about all the time. I'm just thinking, bruv, fucking hell, like, if this content wave wasn't popping right now, what would actually be going on in this scene, bro? What would actually be going on? The only thing I can think of recently is just Slim's album. That's like one of the coldest albums I've heard in a long time. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Chung Lee, what do you actually think is going on here? Chung Lee says free Digga D. Hey, listen, free Digga D and free Chino. Free Chino. Free Chino. Peace. Hey, stop recording.